Watching some Monarch First Edition go open tonight. Wishing this guy some luck.
I'm gonna need it.
Hold up, you're also going to need these too.
Oh, thanks. Perfect. Well, although I do have some over there.
Hey, if you get something that's really, really good, and you might want to get graded or anything like that, penny sleeves are better than perfect fits.
Fair enough. Yeah. That's what I mean...
Like, perfect fits are basically, in my opinion, and majority of the consensus of people that collect and stuff, they're good for if you're trying to play the game and whatnot, to like protect your cards by double sleeving them. But if you're ever trying to go for like grading, you always want to put things in a penny sleeve so it has room to just wiggle around and do all that stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. I meant to show you this, but I don't know, how are these laid out?
So it's like in the middle of the tokens at the back. The middle of the pack is where the see that right there? That's where the equipment is. Okay, and it's two rares afterwards. Oh no, I forgot. This is first edition. So it's always token, 2 rares, equipment, then foil.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm not sure if the token slot replaces the equipment in this one or not, but because it's been a while.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna show you, or I think you would have already seen it, but I thought it was really interesting that on Flukenbox, like they had a video of like the whole process of grading things with PCG.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. And
I'll definitely have to check that video out.
PCG? Oh, you hadn't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I don't get to watch every video out there, unfortunately.
There's just too much content.
There really is, honestly. All right, so there we go.
Luminaris.
You're playing LL mode. That card is busted as hell.
Yeah.
Which I know you have 0 interest in playing LL, so.
Right. Too big for...
Too explosive for you?
Too explosive for me, exactly.
It was actually funny. I was playing my Azuri deck the other day and played against a Fi in Living Legends mode, and I actually whooped his butt pretty badly.
Playing Azuri?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the new build I have is hyper aggressive, so it's like all the Fi players out there is expecting you to not really go too crazy, and nothing crazy in this one, just Herald Triumph.
Yeah.
But a lot of the players aren't. That's the reason why I've been doing my hyper aggressive build is because when people see Azuri on the field, they're not expecting me to go like super hard every turn or something like that. They're expecting one attack every turn and just be that. And a lot of times it's still that, unless I get an Art of War turn going or something like that.
Oh, you play Art of War?
I put 1 Art of War in my deck, and it is one of the biggest improvements to the deck ever.
Yeah.
Because Spillblood, I still think that card's pretty decent.
I really, really hope that in Heavy Hitters they print an axe, because we got so many cards that say
axe on them.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people playing Talishar and using the Decimator axe with Olympia too already. So.
Oh yeah, I did see that, and it looked pretty. It looked like it could be pretty good. Yeah,
especially considering that his attack reactions are that one that he has buffs it up by 3, essentially, and then all the wager stuff. So it's pretty much a guaranteed wager hit unless you're doing some shenanigans on his opponent. I mean, hey, you got a Bolton foil for your Bolton deck.
Yeah,
I know that's not the color you want to play though.
I don't like. I'm trying something like I really want to play Decimator, but like.
For Bolton?
Yes. And I've seen people do it with pretty good success, but what I really want to do is get that the Vestiges of Soul working with Decimator Bolton, but I don't know if it's actually like feasible. But I want it to work. And maybe someday I'll force it to work.
I mean, if you try hard enough, anything can work in this game pretty much.
That's
Frontline Scout. No, that's the thing I love about Flesh and Blood, though, is there's just so much versatility with every hero, though, too. It's not like you're set in stone for anything whenever you're playing a hero. Like there's so many variations of Bolton already as it is. There's obviously the Lumina Raiden build, and there's the hatchets, and even Centauri sabers. Dude, I had someone the other. I don't know if I told you this. Someone the other day was playing Bolton against me, and he take flight red. That's a good one for you.
Yeah, I'll play that.
Yeah. So he was playing with Bolton, and he somehow turn 3 triple Lumina me with what's the gallantry gold, I think it is, the equipment arms.
Yeah.
And he busted did all of that on me, and had Centauri sabers going. I think he attacked me. What was it? He did. Each one of them got an extra attack, and he already had a ton in soul. Oh, Phantoclasm. I think that card's way better than people make it out, and like the market makes it out, to be honestly.
That seems like it'd be good. I mean, the fact that it's red, though, kind of like...
Yeah, no, there's a red 3 cost is what sucks for it.
Yeah.
That a lot of illusionist players have a problem with. But you get to proc out a potential popper from someone's hand and force them to draw something else.
9 is, I mean, it's pretty big.
9 is big, but like I said too, like removing a potential popper from the hand too, that's even bigger a lot of ways.
Right.
But that Bolton that attacked me with the triple Lumina Gallantry Gold turn with the sabers, I had full health and full equipment, and he took me down to 1 and broke all my equipment.
Yeah, and then you took it back, right?
No, I died. I died in.
Oh, you died. I thought that you. I
Yeah,
thought when you told me that you said that you ended up winning it.
No, I didn't win it. I did not win that match at all. It was. I struggled in vain for a couple turns. I managed to knock him down like 15 damage, but the problem with that though was from the Lumina Ascension, he was at 53 health after all of that.
Oh, because the life gain.
Yep.
53?
53 with 10 soul.
Did you deal no damage to him during the game, or was it really that like nuts?
No, I think he might have Oasis too as well, but Shadow Blast with that. No, I thought that was Shadow Puppetry. Shadow Puppetry is really good. No, I think I did like 2 damage to him. Then he Sigil of Solace, and then he just went on that insane turn the turn following. I was just like, okay, well that's a thing apparently. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that a lot of the lists that I see that come from tournaments and stuff, like everybody's going for hybrid lists where they switch between playing sabers and playing Raiden.
Yeah, I don't really see many people playing hatchets.
No, yeah, I hardly.
There's your first cold foil. Looks like we got Ironhide legs.
Hide.
Yeah.
Ugh, such a bad hit.
I mean, it's not that bad. I think it's like $30.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the cold foils in this set are minimum like $20-$30. So it's not a good hit, but I'd put it aside away from your rare pile though, just to differentiate a little bit so you don't get mixed up later on.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure like majority of the cold foils in this set, even the common ones, are worth like 20.
And I feel like I gotta fact check you.
All right. Well, let's see.
Your dishonest videos.
Yes. Well, well, not everyone's perfect when they don't have a laptop in hand, so that's why we're fact checking through TCG Player, I suppose.
I'm actually curious. Like I wouldn't have guessed that these were that much, but
it might be might be the arms though. They're the real value ones because a lot more people use the arms than the legs. But also keep in mind too that just be like the
legs.
Yeah, the gauntlet I think is the one that's most valuable. So this one might actually just be like $10. There's the legs. I think that's the wrong one. Because scroll up.
Oh.
That's Reiner versus Dorinthia. Gotta look for the Monarch one. Go back. Those are back up there. Oh, sorry, those are arms. Legs.
There we
go. All right. Filters.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only $7.
Okay. Well, sorry, I was wrong. Well, I mean, I feel like Monarch
not bad for like a common gold foil. I mean, like if you compare that to like a lot of the ones from Bright Lights.
Well, you keep in mind though that it's technically a first edition run still though, and the nice thing about this set too is you can actually hit 2 cold foils in a box. Another Phantoclasm. That was your majestic pile ish thing. I've had I remember there was a case of Monarch I ripped when I went up to Canada once, just because I happened to have it with me and had an itch to crack packs. And I pulled 6 cold foils in the case.
Wow.
2 of which were legendaries.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was no, I'm sorry. 1 of which was a legendary, and 2 of which were majestics. 1 was a Raiden, and the other one was I think it was Dread Scythe. I was not happy with the Dread Scythe, but Raiden's like $70 cold foil.
Oh, nice.
Engulfing Light, is that a good color for it?
Yeah, red and yellows. I've tried to play both.
Yeah. Have you been using prayer a lot? Just curious. The one that
See, it doesn't really work that well in the deck style that I've been trying to play, where like I want usually a 0 cost charge.
Yeah.
Where the one where you have to pay for it, so you're already like accumulating resources. You really want like to charge and then pitch things once. Pitch things once you have vestiges online.
Gotcha.
So it feels like you're
yeah, that's right. I forgot
value.
you're trying to do a build with that. It's War Tune Herald foil. That's a good one.
A yellow too.
Yeah, that's definitely playable. No, there's just so much variation to Bolton in general that like I'll probably never fully learn it all unless I start playing Bolton myself, which is on actually my bucket list of decks to build. Just because whenever I draft Monarch, he is the only hero I pretty much ever draft. Not quite sure why, but well, actually I know why, because he feels like the most consistent one. Vexing Malice, that's not bad for that color, I think.
Horrible foil though.
Yeah, it's not
Holy
good.
moly, that is bad.
It's not as bad as Nourishing Emptiness. Have you ever seen that card foil?
Oh yeah, I had one. I just traded it in recently.
Yeah,
that is really, really bad.
Let's see how bad it is real quick. Where's the foil? Oh, it's the eyes. The eyes have foil.
No, I mean like there's the sword has it too, and then the glyphs on their back.
The glyph part is cool, but like
it is the rest of so tiny.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Stubbies.
Stubby hammers. If you pull one of those gold foil, I think that's at least like 30, 40 bucks. But then again, it's stubby hammers, that's why. Oh yeah, and that's the funny thing that that Fi player I was talking about earlier that I played against in Living Legend mode was a stubby hammer Fi too. Ray of Hope. Oof, terrible card. Ebb and Fold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the card's it's not good. Pulping's good. Deep Root of Evil is not bad. Pulping is actually just everyone's been talking about now yellow Pulping's being a playable card because of the fact that it's now a 6 in the new KO.
Right. Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna suggest you get that Majestic out of there and get in the right pile.
Leave me alone. I never learned to sort.
Wait, was there 2 token slots in that pack?
I don't think so.
Maybe I was just seeing things.
What is this?
Oh no, sorry, it was Ebb and Fold. I don't know why I thought that was a token for a second there.
They better not be giving me 2 tokens in a pack. I'd be so pissed.
I mean, it's like not like you're not used to it. I mean, all the new packs, that's how it goes.
Right. That's a good point. But at least they have a chance to be something else.
Second swing, you already passed the foil.
Yeah, and Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis is not a bad card. Actually, it's a really good card. You hear about the new one Prism build where they're using Genesis along with the one Archangel in order to create an infinite loop with Arclight Sentinel.
No.
So this it's very niche and it's hard to if you manage to get it going, you're basically next to untouchable unless you have a way to gain action points. Because what they do is you have to have cross the line, not a good one. You have to have an Arclight Sentinel in the graveyard. It's the Archangel of Rebirth on the field, and as well you have to play another Arclight Sentinel and have a Genesis on the field. So the idea behind it is at the start of the turn you put the Arclight Sentinel down, which forces them to end their turn, and then you use Genesis to put a card in your soul at the beginning of your turn, and then after that, the Angel of Rebirth, you get a card out of your soul, and then you put the Arclight Sentinel back into your on the top of your deck or in your hand, one or the other, and then and you just keep on endlessly looping art like that Sentinel. And the game plan to that though is just to create a board save that's basically unbeatable. Shadow Puppetry, that's a very good Majestic. I think it's like $5 or $10. Don't check me on that. It's definitely worth money, and it's
that's a good one.
Bolt of Courage yellow.
Yeah.
And a yellow Bolton card. It's funny how like every other class besides the light, yellow cards are next to unplayable.
Yeah, I think that in Brute, I think a lot of yellow cards will potentially become playable in the future. This is like one of the best Bolton cards that like exists.
Oh yeah,
Dawn-Hit's like so good.
Yeah, just draw a card.
And the fact that like the ones in Dusk Till Dawn like pale in comparison because you have to charge a yellow card and you have to do it like when you play them.
Yes,
which is just so much lower value.
I never really Invigorating Light. I think is an interesting card, but it's not really that great. But obviously not in that color. I feel like you'd want to play red or yellow to do that.
3 costs is heavy though.
Yeah, 3 costs is heavy, but I mean, if it's a card in your soul, if you don't have anything, it's basically about as good as Soul Food is.
I was looking at that card the other day, man.
I've seen a lot of people putting Soul Food in their pro decks as like a 2 or 3 of just on the off chance they get it turn 0. Just load up your soul real fast.
Soul Food into like if you Soul Fooded turns if you Soul Fooded turn 0 and then like next turn drew what's the it's got like the is it Lumina?
Not Lumina Ascension. Beacon of
the 7 go again.
Celestial Cataclysm.
Yeah. Like that card would be nuts.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I mean, it definitely like if you just get luck of the draw. I mean, like, and then otherwise it's just it's tough because it's no block, right? Because
it is. I'm pretty sure it is a no block. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that, but then you have essentially 3 dead cards in your deck if you don't draw 1 turn 0.
Right.
I mean, they're still yellow pitches, which is good for your deck, but Secret Horizon,
Another kind of the actual highlighting on this foil is nothing. There's just these little like flecks of like birds.
Yeah.
Or something. That's it. That's so weird.
Yeah, Monarch foils are not really the greatest foils in the world.
Really? Wow, rare. That's a chain specialization. That's funny.
Yeah, and they just.
Oh yeah, and this card's banned, right?
Nope, it's not anymore. Now it changed LL.
Oh yeah.
So now it's not banned.
But how do you use it then?
You don't. It's just like funny. How. It's just like how.
Oh yeah, they said they're not doing that anymore, right? Like.
Unbanning banned cards.
Yeah. Like doing temporary bans essentially until a hero LLs. Like they're not doing that anymore. They said.
I didn't realize that.
I believe that's what the message said. Is that they're just gonna essentially ban and unban when they feel like it's possible to do so.
I think it's just as funny though as like when they banned Hypothermia until Icelander LL when it was the last ice hero in the meta. Well, no, Lexi was around still too.
Yeah, come on, man.
I can't. How can I have forgotten about Lexi?
I try to forget.
I mean,
I wasn't around for like all of them.
Well, you gotta. Well, yes and no though. Like,
I'm gonna throw this away.
Yeah, no worries. You gotta remember though, sign too. Lexi wasn't like prevalent in the meta at all until Outsiders, anyways. Like there was definitely some rogue players that were playing her, but adding in tons of cards like Premeditate, all the laces. Dynasty with the whatchamacallit, drill shots as well. Like Bolton shot was always a thing, and like she was definitely annoying beforehand, but all the laces just made her way better.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, okay, well we'll do it. We'll already have a Bolton shot in our arsenal. Buff it, give it go again, shoot it off. Okay, just throw something in the arsenal now. We'll give it go again. And then just keep on going on this stupid chain. Dreadwood Rumbler, that's a playable Levia card. That like your pile of things that you're gonna keep for yourself or your deck or whatever.
Yeah. They're ones that I
care about.
It's that I know that they have a place.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say.
Well, I know what you're trying to pull out of this. I know you're trying to pull a Valiant Dynamo.
It would be nice. I mean, like, it would be nice in case, like, I want to play, in case I want to play Illusionist in the future. Like, Illusionist...
No, that's Phantasmal putting this up. You're talking about the other one. The Warrior piece. The Warrior block one.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even mind to see the
Carrion Husk?
Yeah, the Carrion Husk.
The only real miss, I feel like, when it comes to this whole set, Tear Limb from Limb, that card went up a lot.
Yeah.
No, it's more than that now. I'm pretty sure. It's like I sold one online for like $7 the other day.
Oh, wow.
Could have went down, though. I'm not sure. I do remember that distinctly, though, because there was a huge buyout, and I had like 10 copies of each first edition and non. They just all sold out like crazy. People are definitely Bruce specking right now.
I mean...
For good reason.
I mean, I don't have really much else to say other than the fact that, like, of the heroes revealed so far, the one that is by far and away the most interesting one is KO.
Well, I mean, the other one's just a reprint of an old one.
Well, I'm sorry, of all the heroes, like, revealed, like, KO is the most interesting because it's, like, it's free deck building.
Yes.
The fact that it doesn't mention wager at all.
Yeah.
Like, it is the freest form of deck building that...
I'll definitely agree with that.
Has presented.
I'll be honest with you, Olympia really doesn't interest me that much. Like, unless I'm tossed... The only way it could interest me if I was making a gimmick deck, throwing a ton of potions in there, and throwing, like, knick-knack bric-a-bracs in order to use up the gold.
It's gonna... I mean, use up the gold. Like, if you have a blue pitch, you pitch it, draw a card, and then you have one free...
Oh, no, trust me. I get it. Like, gold is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, gold, there's not, like... I get the prospect behind it, but I'm just saying the sound of the deck to me just doesn't sound that interesting to play, unless I were to throw gimmicks in and just try to have fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, for people who already are into, like, the warrior play style, like Ben at WNY, like I'm sure he'll find a home in that sort of
for
stuff.
sure,
because it's you can do the same sort of combat tricky stuff. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, the Vanguard. Hey, I mean, I know it's just rare, but you know,
it's not.
It's a really good card.
Yeah.
Especially in yellow, like it is. But
yeah.
No, I get it. Warrior's just not really my class like that per se.
Only in...
I'm pretty sure it is only in yellow.
Only in yellow.
Yeah.
Because it's a specialization.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then definitely only in yellow. No, Warrior just never really vibed with me all like that.
I think it's kind of boring. Like, the fact that a lot of, like... I think reprise as a mechanic...
Is weird?
Is, like, lame, to be honest. It's, like... It's really not that exciting.
No, I'll agree with you on that.
Because it's like if all you have to do is not block, like, I mean, it becomes somewhat...
I just want to stop to say one thing. For the longest time, I thought this card said on it, "Convulsions from the bowels of hell," and it says it's from the bellows of hell. No, I get it though.
I'm glad we got that out of your system.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like reprise, it's just a weird mechanic. Oh, like this card doesn't do anything unless they've already blocked the card from
yeah, and it becomes somewhat more interesting when you're playing Dawnblade, like when you're like amassing counters and like you may want to block, and then that's when it becomes interesting. But then there's so many circumstances, it feels like, where...
Hey, that's a good one. Battlefield Blitz yellow.
It's okay.
Oh, all right, never mind. Hey, there you go. That was a good one. That was a good
I
card.
would have preferred extended, but I'll take it.
I mean, you should still go. You can still pull it. You still got 2.5 boxes left.
Ever the optimist.
Hey, man, gotta believe.
Or else why would you open packs, you know?
Just to throw money down the toilet.
Well,
I feel like that's what happened when I opened this later. This nice good old case of Outsiders.
You gonna get that on camera too?
Yeah, sure, why
Your
not?
disappointment.
After we kick a few games, I might do it.
Okay.
Unless it's just I'm just in too bad of a mood. I'll just hyper rip the packs open.
You just take out your mandible claws and go at it.
You know what the funny thing is though about the fact that KO can only have one claw now? I love is the fact that I only have one cold foil mandible claw. That means that I don't have to buy another one.
Perfect. Yeah.
Ghostly Touch. I mean Visit. Yeah, Ghostly Touch is worth a little more money. Hey, a playable pulping now that it's yellow. And KO exists.
Oh, yep.
Yep, it's a 6 attack now. It really is. It's such a good but weird mechanic.
And do you know off the top of your head whether they've announced if Mandible Claws is like for sure his weapon?
No, they haven't.
Will he have other one-handed weapons to choose
They
from?
haven't mentioned anything yet. But the thing is, hey, that's a funny thing too. Well, that card in red right there, Zealous Belching, is now playable in KO. It's a 5 and it turns into a 6. Okay. No, I don't think they've announced it officially that Sonata Arcanex is a good card, especially in LL Chain. That's just a dumb card. I actually want to go back to that in 2 seconds, but no, they haven't officially announced it, but I'm going to assume that it is, considering the fact that he has the one Mandible Claw still on his arm.
Yeah, in like the actual official art.
Yeah.
I bet it will, but I hope he gets like one other option.
A big tree.
That's a really bad foil.
Yeah, I know it is. There's a lot of really bad foils in Monarch.
It's funny. I love that art, but it's not the best foil.
Yeah. No, I'm just making a good assumption because like the majority of the time, heroes when they have a young form and then they have an alternate adult form, they generally keep the same weapon. From the patterns that I've seen, like, well, there hasn't been many though. Like
something interesting to think about it though is like it's kind of like a standard that they have been going away from is like if you look at the last set, there aren't any majestic weapons in that set.
There's majestic heroes now.
Yeah, there aren't even any rare weapons.
I didn't actually think about that.
So I'm wondering if like...
Are there even any weapons in general that are non-token? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. And that's the thing. Like I kind of hope that they bring that back in heavy hitters.
Second Swing's a decent card.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No,
Because having like options... Like, and I know that it like kind of ends up being iffy in a few places where like you'll only end up playing like the majestic one. In the case of like we look at Lexi, I mean,
yeah, Voltaire obviously is just
Voltaire's just way too good. But like, I hope that
scroll back for 1 second. I want to show you something cool. Blood Tribute is alt art in this set. That's not the normal art. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, really?
In first edition,
oh,
that was considered too gory, and they changed the art for censorship.
Wow.
That person's ripping their fucking eyes out.
It's fun.
No, actually,
it's
this
very
is
Vincent.
Yeah, no, it's pre-Vincent too. That's the funny thing. Actually, I forget from who, but I'm not sure if this was a confirmed thing. It might have been something we just heard at one of the local games or something like that. But I heard that heavy hitters is supposed to have a plethora of weapons in the whole set.
I mean, it would thematically make sense,
especially for them being in an arena.
Yeah, I kind of hope that's what they do.
Gallantry Gold, that's our cold foil display.
Playable for me.
Yeah. Might want to say that one off since it's playable for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Raiden.
We got the whole kit here.
Too bad the Raiden's not cold foil.
Yeah. Throw that in the penny sleeve.
Penny variation on.
Get my fingerprints all over that.
Oh yeah. Just douse it in there. But yeah, just duly noted for anyone that if you ever want to grade cards, you should definitely use penny sleeves and then throw them in a top loader afterwards if you're not trying to damage the cards. Because unfortunately, I discovered this whole thing myself once upon a time where I was a newbie at this thing and everything, and I would use perfect fits for everything. And once I'd use a perfect fit, and then I'd ding the corners up because of how tight of a fit it was, but I also wasn't being very, very careful with the cards. So that is on me as much as it is on the person that told me perfect fits were best for everything.
Perfect fits aren't so perfect, are they?
Not on this imperfect world.
Blame the world. Sure.
I blame the world for everything, dude. Fuck. I have no responsibility. And Unworldly Bellow. Not bad, but not right color. But the thing that's funny about Monarch, though, to me, is I saw some, like, they sold out almost immediately, but I saw some companies dumping on Monarch Unlimited online for $30 a box recently. And,
wow.
Yeah, it's a funny WoW scenario because 3 out of the 6 legendaries in this set are basically dog shit. But the funny thing is, there's a lot of playable Majestics in this set. Like, I don't know if you know this, Nourishing Emptiness is now $15.
Oh yeah, I did see that. It went up, and I was like, I should get rid of this.
Well, I mean,
because I had I don't know if the foils in first edition, do they have the same reputation that foils in Unlimited do?
Yep, and they're just
I meant the curling.
Oh, not particularly the curling. Not that to my best of my knowledge, but I meant just the foil as being the same thing.
The yellow is actually the more desirable version of this, I think.
I think it's both the yellow and the red. I mean, Levia wants to attack really hard, so
yeah. It's actually not a bad foil though. It's the highlights on his back. It's pretty cool.
That's not bad. A lot better than a lot of the foils in this set.
Yeah, I want to get some Dread Screamers.
Yeah.
I haven't got any foils of those yet.
You building the Levia deck too?
I'm thinking about it, simply because it'll be fun to explore how the new cards sort of fit into her playstyle. I'm curious that they got a cool community going as well. I mean,
so the funny thing about
people who love Levia really love Levia.
Oh yeah, League of Levia.
Sorry, Levia.
Yeah, the League of Levia is definitely a thing for sure. Mansent is funny. It's funny how long I've known that guy compared to how long I've been playing Flesh and Blood. But it's funny too though, because he's always said that Levia was going to be an amazing hero at some point in time, and then it was just they print 3 or 4 good cards for her, and then it's all of a sudden she's actually decently meta. I think the biggest change though was creating the transformation card for her by far, because just the whole get rid of Blood Debt thing, or just turn yourself into a time bomb with your deck essentially, but still not take Blood Debt. There's been a numerous amount of times where I will see Levias. Divine Demigod is not bad, but that's a chain card more than Levia. I will sometimes see Levias on Talishar, and I will just almost consider it a buy, because I'll play the game.
Really?
Well, here's the thing is if I can get to certain points and put enough, I'll just put pressure on them constantly. They'll constantly increase their blood debt, and then I'll hit them with an isolate and then turn it into a humble. You know what humble does, right?
Oh yeah.
Humble turns off hero abilities. Yep.
Yeah.
Deep Root of Evil foil, that's probably a few bucks. I wouldn't say that's much, because it's just not that crazy of a card.
Curious.
I'm not going to say that's a $10-$20 Majestic, that's for sure. But no, yeah, and then if a Levia gets hit with Humble, they're just dead, basically. Looking at a Deep Root of Evil.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen this card, but I'm just not sure.
You should look up the Gallantry while you're at it, too.
Yeah, it's going to be better than the Ironhide, because that's...
Playable.
So, I mean, it might be less now because Kasai went out and she was really good with Gallantry Gold. But, it's still good in Bolden.
Gotta go first edition foil.
See, I don't understand why it does this now. Why is it that all of these are unlabeled? I don't get it.
I don't know.
It's gotta
What,
be
like
$6?
No, it is labeled right there. You're talking about the chart itself?
What do you mean? Where?
What do you mean?
These used to have what they were on them.
Oh yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I didn't notice that.
But it's got to be it's $6.
Yeah,
okay.
that's $6 for Majestic.
$6 for the foil, yeah, not bad.
Gallantry Gold. I'm gonna guess $20.
God, I don't think it's gonna be that much. There's no way.
Well, it's a 2-cent common. Oh, 1-cent common.
13. That's more than I thought.
All right, $12, $13. All right, I was proven wrong. I figured it'd be worth more considering the fact that it's actually playable and everything.
I mean, again, it's will it be playable with the new heroes? Probably a new Kasai. I wouldn't be surprised given the fact that she has something that reduces costs. So you're gonna have those turns where you just go huge, and very wide.
Arclight Sentinel foil. That's a nice foil.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's a
Isn't that your second Majestic foil of the box?
Yeah, I mean, I just...
second Arclight Sentinel. Looks like
double arc.
Yeah. You might as well get ready to create that Prism deck we were talking about just a second ago.
Already got it. There's half the deck, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I gotta get all those Marvel Angels next.
Yeah, you already got one of them.
Yeah, I got the worst one. Well, second worst.
I'm just gonna get this right for you in a second. So aren't you glad you do that with Trey with me? Because you just pulled 2 boxes and got nothing good then. Not nothing good, but...
Well, we'll see. We still got a few more.
Yeah, that's just true.
Although, I'm not super... I'm looking at this like, this is a set that I've wanted to open for a while, you know.
It's a fun set to open.
If I don't get anything crazy, you know, I'm fine.
Yeah. I might decide to open another one of these at some point. I think I have like 4, like... Hey, oh, I thought I saw another cold foil for a second there. I was wrong.
Hello? Can we get
I know.
It's
It's definitely...
It's actually that's actually a sick foil.
Yeah, that actually is. You know what that chain reminds me of?
That's incredible.
You ever play Soul Calibur?
I have not.
Oh, it's there's
Is it a fighting game?
It's a fighting game.
Oh, okay, it is. Okay.
Yeah, there's the one.
I think of Chrono Trigger for some reason.
I can't remember the name of the lady, but there's this one half naked lady in the game that plays with the sword that extends out and just does the whole thing like that and everything, and it just reminds me of that every time I see that card.
No, I'm not. Take out the trash.
Take out the trash. You are way better with that than I am. I normally wait to the end and then do it 3 hours later.
Can't have there being a mess in the video.
Says one person.
I didn't hear you because I was in the other room.
No, I thought you heard me.
I wanted you to hear me. All right, let's take some bets. In the comments, tell me what take a guess what the cold foil's gonna be.
I'm gonna guess a Raiden. You'd be happy with a Raiden, I know that.
Yeah, I would be.
That wouldn't take up the legendary.
Prefer a legendary.
Well, I'm saying this box is gonna have a Raiden. The next one's gonna have a legendary.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, I'm lying. This one's gonna have a majestic, and then
I got one.
Yeah, you gotta talk about you wanted a Judge Screamer. There we go. No, and the next box is not gonna have a legendary. It's gonna have a Fable.
Ooh, okay.
But actually, I'm pretty sure you'd probably prefer a legendary over a Fable in this set just for playability.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool card. I would only use it if I was playing UPF though, just to fuck with people.
And just let them never majority of decks are never gonna get the draw and never destroy it. Enigma.
I think they'll destroy it for sure. But
most decks don't even run yellow cards in the first place, though.
I don't know. I feel like you might be underrating the number of yellows.
Well, yeah. My Zuri deck that I was playing before that wasn't the hyper-aggressive build, I think I had 13 yellows in it, but I also had 3 of each. Frailty, Blood Rot, and then 3 Spreading Plagues, and 3 Shreds. No, it was 12. It was 4x3, so it was 12. Did you just cut your finger?
No, I thought I had a hang now. I think I do, but should be fine.
Crack Bubble. Valiant Thrust.
That's not bad. I think you prefer it in red, so that's good.
You should put it in your playable pile then.
Oh yeah, I guess I should. I mean, it's not my. I mean, I kind of like it because it's something that costs something, and then it happens after the charge. You know, like, but also like, you know, the fact that it has a condition, and if you don't have a way to charge, you kind of get fucked.
I think it's hilarious though, like how next to unplayable Bolton feels in Blitz, but like in CC with how charge feels in CC is just so much crazier. Because you're basically just. I forget which YouTuber said it, but you're basically, every time you charge, you're just banking at minimum 3 power for another turn with Raiden.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Judge Screamer.
That's a good one.
Yeah, red. Oh, freaking 6 go again, red. That's nice.
For real, for real.
Come on, Raiden.
How about we get a Herald of Erudition in this pack right
Yay.
here.
Yeah, hey, extended art.
I'd be okay with even a regular.
It's Spellblood. Yeah.
I already got a playset of those.
What, Spellbloods?
Yeah.
You only had one before?
What?
You only had one Spellblood before?
No, I have a playset.
Oh, you said you already have a playset.
Yeah, I've actually more than a playset, I'm pretty sure. I think I have like 6 copies of this card.
I had like 15 at one point, and then they started selling online. I just raised the price. I'm like, this card seems a lot better than people are making it out to be. Like, just act there +2 and dominate for the rest of the turn. I feel like...
Feels like it should be good, but then there's no on-hits.
Well, yeah, that's a thing, but my thought is, Tome of Divinity. That card is actually really good in the new Prism. Well, not new Prism is, but just... It's just, I don't know, I've seen people use it really well.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't think it's good in Bolton, though.
I'll show you.
Well, I mean, it costs 4, though, and you have
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you get, well, I don't know. So my dream is to, you charge, put something in your soul, and then, I think I'm putting that there. And then you pitch a blue light card, and then can play Tome. But I think, like, with the way that I'm, like, going, like...
It'd have to be in your arsenal already.
Yes.
And you'd have to eat damage for an entire turn to do it.
Yeah, it's... And actually, the fact that it doesn't block is a pretty big deal for Bolton.
Yeah.
The real problem is, like if I want to pursue Decimator, like, it's actually just too much. Like...
Resource-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, Decimator costing 3 is big. But right. It's balancing out the stupid axe.
Yeah. Not the best pack.
Yeah. It happens, though. Yeah, good Invigorating Light. Yeah, stack of bulk.
What will I do with that?
Put it in the other piles. Buy a 5-row.
Did you say the recycling bin?
That's always an option. Hey,
wait.
Another foil
we're going for a playset.
Yep, playset of the foils coming up right up. Parable of Humility is good.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is, like, the foil version of this card is, like...
The cold foil version is even crazier.
This comes in cold foil?
Yes. All the auras come in cold foil.
Oh.
I mean, the Spectral auras. Just probably because the Prism symbol out there.
Prism Sims, is that what you said?
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's a ton of those.
I believe it.
Orly Bellow, not the good one. Wait, no, sorry. I'm not sure. I think it's playable in yellow. It's probably more playable than red, obviously, but... I am not a Livia man, or Leviathan man, so I would not know.
You know, there's, like, a person that I was checking out on YouTube that does, like, all sorts of different TCG videos, and he had a video, like, one of his few Flesh and Blood videos was him, like, showing off his entire, like, binder of Prism, like every version of Prism that you could possibly think of, like signed cold foils, like every version.
Did he have one of the artist
staples?
Did he have one of the Dust Till Dawn artist proofs?
Oh yeah.
Wait, he had one of those fucking $3,000 cards.
No, he had artist proofs, but he
didn't have like the official one.
Yeah.
Well, officially serialized one. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, any artist proof is still an official artist proof.
Right.
I'm really hyped to see what you get this box.
Probably nothing.
Probably
no cold foil with my luck. But hey.
Blood Tribute foil is cool.
Is this only blue or does it come in?
No, it's it's 3 color.
Okay.
It's just
haven't been looking that closely.
Probably not. It's a common, so it's not like you're paying attention to all the commons you go past.
Maybe I should.
The Blood Tributes All Art might be worse on someday. Well, original art, should I say?
Piercing the Shadow Vice. It's a cool foil.
Yeah, it's a nice foil. I like that one. You know what's a funny thing though? Even Ursa and Blasphemous both come cold foil too.
In this set? Or
no, not in this set.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they're promos.
It's promo, yeah.
I might be selling those soon. Just
Do you know what they were promos for?
probably like an RTN or Pro Quest or something
You
like
buy them
that.
secondhand.
Yeah, I bought them secondhand, so I wouldn't know what they're from. Eldrath is really good. Yeah, I don't know. I think the majority of the value though in this box still in the Majestic slot is still pretty. Like it's good, honestly. The only thing that feels bad though is the fact that you can pull one of the 3 legendaries. They're just huge feel bads, honestly. And I'm sorry, we got a plate. Yeah, we got a plate. Well,
And a penny sleeve.
this is not worth a penny. I know, I'm so funny. All right,
Go
folks.
for the whole set. You know, that's our new goal.
Yeah, the goal is to get the helm and the gauntlet and both in the next box, both of them.
Yep. We still got some more cold foils in this one.
Yeah, like I said, I have pulled 6 in a box before. I mean, 6 in a case before, so you can get 2 in a box. That is definitely possible. Hey, Nourishing Emptiness, $15.
Nice.
Getting some value back.
All right. At the end of this, we're gonna go through the Majestics, and you're gonna do like one of those like.
Is this good or not?
No, calculator like add up of all of the.
Are we gonna actually add them up, or are we gonna just ballpark me and then just see how wrong I am?
You're gonna guess, and then we'll compare it to what it actually is.
All right.
That'd be funny.
Riftbind.
Bind. Never even heard of this card. It's like chain only.
Yeah, Shadow Worm Blade. So that means no. It's that means Vincento.
It would be better than Vincent though.
What does it do?
You already start out with less cards in your hand.
You may play room if you banish from your net. It's against X's number of non-attack actions you have played this turn. Depending, because there's non-attack actions that you can play from your banished zone arrays.
Oh,
It
that's
is,
true, yeah. That's a good point.
but Vincent doesn't really play a lot of those. Is it a sheet? I'm pretty sure it's a sheet, right?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Vincent, I feel like she puts all the cards that she plays from her banished zone though are mostly the Runegate cards, and then on top of that mostly just a lot of Runechant creation cards. Herald Tenacity.
Dude, just play. It's cool that it's foil, but like I feel like isn't there a promo version of this card? That's
I'm pretty
like extended art.
No, it's not promo. It's in Dust Till Dawn, all the heralds from the original set art have an extended art in the rare slot.
Right, but I think that they're reprints of promos. They're like non-foil reprints of promos.
Yeah, they're probably armory promos now that I think about it. I didn't play too much during the Monarch age though, so hey, you're getting tons of Dredge Screamers.
Yep. We're looking for. No, there aren't like what other generics in the Majestic slot are there? Is it just
Rouse the Ancients.
Oh yeah, I forget about that card.
Yeah, Rouse the Ancients. I think
a good one.
It's a really good card for specific decks. Actually, that makes me think I might actually want to try putting Rouse in my my current deck that I'm playing with and try that out for what's her face for Zuri. It sounds terrible, but I have
You could proxy some cards right up here. You know, just put like a.
No, never mind.
No,
never mind, because I don't have any cards that are above 6 value, so I'd have to use 3 cards from hand to do that. And I forgot it's 13 or more. Dimension now, it's not a good card, unfortunately.
Looks kind of cool though.
I mean, Majestic Falls are always good, but it's not a desired one, unfortunately. Sonata, though.
Yeah, we love Runebblade cards that are going down in value.
Until people get into LL format a lot. Sonata Arcanex is dominant. It's ridiculously stupid in LL.
Oh yeah, because of Skeletor.
Skeletor, yeah. I had one time when I was playing against a chain in LL format as Icelander a couple months back when I was still playing Icelander, and I had 2 energy potions up, a tunic counter, 3 blue and 1 red hand, and 34 life, and still died on a Sonata turn with Skeleta. Seeds of Agony. Once a really good card. Because I think they had something really dumb like 24 rune chance. Yeah. And so since they had 24 rune chance, they got to do some. They called it a cost of they just called it a cost of 22 for the Sonata, and then just went to town. It was insane. And then after the huge pop off from that, and drawing like 6 cards or something stupid, then after that, I had 22 rune plants that exploded in my face, and then got attacked 3 or 4 times. I was like, oh well, this really makes sense why this card's banned straight out. But it's all because of the interaction with Sonata is why it's banned.
Is there any regular card that does that effect, or is it just
It reduces costs like that.
on a non-attack? Because I know that there's one on an attack, but on a non-attack is where it starts to get interesting, because then you can go you can start going exponential deals.
There's a rune chant card that's the exact opposite as what's the Skeleta that does it for attack action. I just forget.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that's the one that I like. Oh, whoops. That's the one that I don't care about.
Yeah, I actually played someone that was playing that event up the other day, and they were just like,
because those reduce effects are so much more interesting if they're on non-attacks, because those are the ones that have X in the cost.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just thought of a really, really disgusting use for that for the Skeleta too. On top of doing it for Sonata, you could always do it for Sonata Phantasmia too. You know, the new card from the expansion slot? From Bright Lights.
We're talking about that on its release, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Beacon of Victory. That's a good bolting card.
It is.
Yeah.
Prefer it in foil.
Of course. Everyone prefers everything in foil.
Nah, hey, there's plenty of people who don't like foil.
Well, actually, I'm mixed. I actually don't care if my decks are foiled out, but if I start to foil one out, I like to have the whole thing foiled out. And that's a real huge pet peeve of mine. Like, my Azuri deck right now is completely non-foil. But, when I was running Icelander, I was running full blinged out, entirely foil deck. But that was mainly because of the fact that, I had a Heart of Fyendal in the deck, and that obviously doesn't come non-foil, so.
Right.
But, I mean, I also was a little bit of a foil whore back then. And you see, it comes in yellow.
We found it.
Yep, you found it. Or it found you, one or the other. You were calling out to it. Come on. Really good cold foil.
Right.
I mean, at the very least, you need to get an extended art. That's an extended art from the Scout.
Right. Now I understand why everybody was so mad that they extended arted that card. Did it really deserve it?
I'm trying to remember what that does. Yeah, that's one of the. That card's good in draft. Just because play from the arsenal, get go again. What, just 3 go again? Actually, no, it's not that great. Now that I think about it, you have to pull it in red
It's
only.
a 2-block, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, no one ever likes 2 blocks cards unless they're really good effects on them. Rift of Torment,
Oh, it's fun art.
Yeah, it's a funny art for sure, but not crazy. I don't remember what it does, so I can't come on the effect of the card. All right, we got like, what, 20 packs to go?
So you want to open one? Guest opening?
I'll get my kicks out later.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely do, but I'm going to ruin it for you. Then I'm going to pull like the best Colt foil in the box, and then you'll
Oh,
be...
that's what I want.
Yeah.
And obviously, I can't do it. You got to do it.
I mean, you pulled some gold foils, but they're just not the most desired ones, unfortunately, at the moment.
I'm happy with a gallantry. Prefer another one that actually has an effect. Then I'd be happy.
Yeah. Convulsions from the bowels of hell.
Bowels.
Yep.
Bowels.
I'm just going to call that from here on out. Even though I know what the card... I know the card says bowels of hell. It's going to be bowels of hell.
Look, someday I'll get people to start calling Enlightened Strike. I'll get them to start calling it Easter egg.
Easter egg?
I will never forget when me and Gabe were learning the game, and Matt said E-Strike, referring to the card Enlightened Strike.
And you thought that he said
and
E-Strike?
both of us, like, were so confused because we both thought he said Easter egg.
I mean, you could always just... I don't know. That is a funny story, but I want to just say on top of this, though, you could always just say every time Zeus Lightning Bolt every time you use it. I know, that was lame as hell.
Wait, what? No, I didn't. It went over my head completely.
I said every time you attack with it, you can just say Zeus Lightning Bolt. I know, it was lame as hell.
Easter egg was funnier.
Yeah, Easter. I didn't say it was funny. I just said you can say it.
I just said what was on my mind. Leave me alone.
Pretty much.
Okay. What are we missing? The helmet.
Helmet and the arms.
Come on.
So remember, the Lumina show will be playable in... Hey, another
Lumina!
Lumina! I know, it's not extended art, so...
Right.
Have you ever seen the alt art of that card?
Yeah, it's like got like it looks like
it's anal
chain,
beads,
right? Oh, whatever, bro.
I am not the one that made that joke.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm not the one that made that joke.
Oh, so now you're stealing people's jokes.
Yes, I am. I am not original. Sometimes I'm original, not very often. Withering Hulk Beast. Beast Hulk, whatever. Same thing.
Seems like a good card.
Oh, it is a good card.
Pretty lame foil.
Lame foil, good card though.
Wow, that's another one where it's like the tiniest bit of foiling.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm like self-conscious. I feel like I should put my crown into one of those penny sleeves.
I mean, it's already in a perfect fit already, isn't it?
Yeah.
So whatever happens, happens.
The damage is already done.
Pretty much. Warthog.
I like this one. I haven't ever seen this card before. 2.
It's not that great.
Yeah, I mean the fact that it's a 2 block and it doesn't have like
anything really good about it.
Yeah.
They block with 2 cards. They block with 2 cards, just nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a decent draft card because it attacks for 6. Shadow Verser. It's not a bad one. Not a good Majestic though either.
Yeah. I have one of those from the Unlimited. I'm gonna go a whole box without seeing a legendary. Not even
whole
one?
case.
Oh yeah, whole case. Yeah. Oh hey.
Hey, foil spill blood.
That's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. The whole Axis foil. That's cool.
Yeah. It's a good foil. Good foil Majestic. I'll take that. I have plans to play that card, so.
See, I think this card is good, but only as like a 1-of basically, though, for all the axe stacks. Yeah, this actually is really cool.
If you played that, like, if you played it with like one-handed axes, wouldn't it be pretty good?
Yeah, definitely for one-handed axes, but also
if you could do this in Lumina the same turn.
Oh yeah. That'd be boss.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be absolutely nutso, wouldn't
See,
it?
the problem though is that thing right there costs 3. Oh, 1. I'm sorry, it costs 1.
Yeah, what are you talking
I'm blind.
about?
I'm blind.
3.
Oh no, I couldn't see because of the foiling as I was looking through the camera lens.
Okay, no, now that I know that people have trouble reading them, I won't use foils anymore.
Yeah, whatever. No, but I think like I was talking with a Bolton player, and he said he was only using it as a 1-of because like you pitch it to the towards the bottom of your deck and then use it late game for an ending kill blow essentially, and that's literally what he did to me. It was funny because I was talking with him in the game, Rip Through Reality. I love that card foil actually.
It's pretty nice.
But because I was actually telling him, I'm like, I was in chat and I was like, I'm surprised you don't use Spellblood, and then he's like, I might, and then he plays it and he's like, it's a 1-of. I play it for later on. You didn't notice I pitch stacked it. I'm like, nope, I didn't notice you pitch stacked it. So I was not paying attention to your pitch stack. That is probably my biggest weakness though in this game is I don't pay attention to other people's pitch stacks enough. Like I barely pay enough attention to my own. And if you...
Well, good thing you will not need to pay attention to my pitch stack at all because I never get to it.
Yeah. Well, that's my goal of the game, though, at this point, is to make it so that people can't get to their pitch stack now. We're not going second cycle, however. Surging Militia.
Oh, shiny flags.
Yeah. Mark of the Beast. That's a good Levia card.
It is? I have one in foil.
Well, think about it from this perspective. When you play it, if it would go to any zone, if it would be put in the graveyard from anywhere, banished instead, so that automatically turns off Blood Jet for the turn.
Right.
It's more of like a Hail Mary save card.
Mm-hmm.
You have it in an arsenal and you use it on a turn when you get most of your hand diminished off, and then you just do the thing. Listen, I like the card Glisten foil. It's a really neat looking foil.
Yeah, any card that has like good highlights in it looks good in foil. At this rate, we're gonna have no cold foil in this box. What's up with that?
How many we got left in here? Got 2, 4, 5 packs left. I mean, that's entirely possible too, but like I'm hoping that it's not happening to you. You got not a good card. It's like you're almost playing Jenga over there, like, or just leaning.
Please don't knock it over.
Not
don't even be thinking about it.
I'll pick them up if I accidentally knock the towers over somehow. Because I'm not purposely knocking them over.
I have them at gunpoint to say that.
I got a second Majestic Foil, Mutated Mass. Yeah, I don't blame you for that thought right there.
Right.
Hey, Sea Strike.
Another one that
I don't know why people.
wish I had in foil.
I don't know why people call Celestial Cataclysm Sea Strike. I mean, I get the C part. I mean, I guess it's because it's the same thing. It's the same art as E Strike almost with the Zeus-like character. It just doesn't have the word strike in it like Light Strike does.
Maybe it's the same guy.
It is. It looks like the same guy, but he's just a cloud this time, though. He's not real. He's just a cloud.
Is that Soul?
Yeah, sure. It's just Soul.
The Soul?
Merciful Retribution.
Hey.
Come on, cold foil.
Not looking good. Not looking good, boys.
Ugh.
You give me the one labeled only 3 cold foils. Does it say that on this somewhere?
I'm looking for it. Yeah. Where is it on the case? Nope. It just says first edition. Got 2 more packs left. Come on, it can happen.
There's one more.
One more? Oh, fucking hell. Oof.
Yeah. What's it gonna be? Cold foil or no?
Well,
Okay, we got two.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's pretty awful. But I mean, at least the cold foil's there.
Oh, and it's got like one of those printing errors that just like scrapes across the
I see it too.
card.
It's got a print line. This is a pretty disgusting print line too. Ugh.
And a mutated mask.
Oh, that's a pretty bad case.
Well, no legendary.
Yeah, it happened. Sorry, it happens though.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely love to do that whole thing of like adding up value. We might just do it later though, because my hand hurts and I need to put the phone down.
Okay. Well, you know, here's the run through.
All right, dollar,
Foil.
$5, $1. I'm gonna
like $2, I think.
No, I said that's what I said for Mark of the Beast is probably like I don't know. Spellball I call $5. Lumina $3 or less, maybe $2. Nothing. About 15. Nothing. I don't know. Maybe something. $2 maybe. $2. 3, probably 5. I'm gonna call it $3 as foil.
6.
Oh yeah, it is 6. Yeah. Lumina 7. Shadow Puppetry is good.
Shadow Puppetry is like $10. I think.
Yeah, I think it's like $10 too. It's a really good card. Phantom. Yeah, I don't know. Not good value. Nope.
I really lost value on that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try it again next week myself. I mean, I think I got 14 more cases of Monarch First Edition, so I might as well at least crack a few of them open. Buenas noches.